Smith Game Friends. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to review another disaster movie, and this one is the one I never seen before, but I'm glad I did, and that is the Towering Inferno. That's right guys, the 1974 movie. And before we do, please just subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, turn it on, so you guys can see more videos. So now, you know what to do, friends, let's review the Towering Inferno that came out in 1974. Let's do it. So the Towering Inferno. So first of all, you guys know the Towering Inferno is a disaster movie. That takes place that was filmed back in 1974. Well, came out back in 1974, and let me tell you guys, I absolutely love this movie. And the reason I love this movie is because I've actually really enjoyed it, and so I actually really enjoyed watching this movie. I loved it. And it was, I love disaster movies like earthquakes, twisters, volcanoes and all that. I actually did both of these on the channel. If you guys haven't seen those, I might post a link down below to my playlist, to my disaster movies playlist. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a playlist to all my disaster movies, and I will post that link in that description box. If you guys haven't seen those movies, go check them out guys, really cool. But yeah, so I did, the last one I did was San Andreas, so that's really cool, so check that out guys, it's really cool. So anyway guys, this movie stars Paul Newman. You guys know him, he was in the other movies as well. Also, he's the voice of Doc Hudson in Cars. You guys didn't know that. Also got Steve McQueen in there, who like McQueen might be named after. You got Faye Dunaway. You guys know her. She played a villain with was it Sheila? That's the name, Sheila, or something like that. Who she was in Supergirl, really cool, and all that kind of stuff. And also, you guys know, years later, we did have a remake of this movie called Skyscraper with Dwayne Johnson. And that's like Die Hard meets Towering Inferno. That film is really cool. I would definitely review that movie on the channel. If you guys have seen a review of Skyscraper, let me know in the comments below. That was so cool, basically, yeah. So now guys, let's get into the story of this movie. You guys know I have watched the movie twice. I watched the movie twice with my mom, and I was reacting to this on YouTube because I tried to look for this on Sky, and it was absolutely pain in the butt trying to find it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch a react to this. So who cares? You guys know that? Sorry. So anyway guys, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on Sky. We got HBO Max now, so it might be on there. It might be on obviously Amazon is on, might be on Apple TV or whatever, yeah? Go check it out guys, really cool. So you guys watched it? Awesome. So now let's get into the story. So I got my notes synopsis, and I will definitely, I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna read this, like a little snippet of it, and then I'm gonna talk about the detail, basically. Yeah? So it says here, Doug Roberts, a architect who designed a newly built skyscraper in San Francisco. During his visit at the new building, Doug has suspected a faulty wiring that could cause shooting fire, and informs the situation to the firefighters, and the owner of the building, Jim Duncan. He respected his son-in-law, Roger, for causing the wiring. Therefore, Jim Duncan holds a grand opening and a party with Doug and everyone who attended there, until a massive blaze of fire ravaging through the building, spreading like hell. So Doug and the fireman chief must race against time to stop the fire and get out of the building. Can Doug and the firemen stop the fire and save everyone before more people die? So basically, this movie follows Doug Roberts, who is an architect who has to build this, who has designed this new building, and he has to build. Basically, it's now the tallest building in the world, and that's really, really cool. So this building is like 30, 40 stories high, and a lot of floors, everything else like that. And so anyway, he's on the helicopter, goes to there to see masterpiece, basically. I'm not doing too much. So then he goes to see why the thing known as I don't know, let me call it like fondue and everything like that. Have some tea and everything like that as well, basically. So anyway, after that, anyway guys, the security guards actually found a wiring cause, actually the cause of the fact, right? So basically the wiring cause actually appeared, and so they formed Doug about it, and Doug actually came to inspect it, to investigate, and try to tell Jim about it, saying we need to stop the party, we need to stop the party, we need not to have this, basically too dangerous. And Jim's like, he's like, oh, don't worry, Doug, it's just a little problem. That's all. Just a little problem, mate. It has nothing to do with me. I'm here to have fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm the owner. You don't give a. I'm not gonna say this. You don't give a frick what you say. Okay. So that's what he does. That's what he said. So basically he had a word with Roger, Doug did, about it, and Roger, guys, is an absolute pig. He don't care. He's very mean, and all he cares about is money. All he cares about is money. That's all he cares about. And he tries to respect his wife and his father-in-law as well. But all he wants is money. That's all he wants. And so he calls it. So then later that day, on the night, they hold the party, open the building up, blah blah blah. So I'm not doing too much. So next few scenes, they expect the fire actually starts spreading, and he grabs all over the building, and on top, between the party, on top and bottom. So basically, the fireman came, tried to save people. Someone actually got killed in the process. The couple got killed. The woman, I've got her name, and this man, I've got his name, who actually goes to rescue her deaf friend and also her kids from the hotel room. So they did that, but the mom actually is unconscious, and so she looks after kids for her, basically the babysitter. So anyway, they actually tried to get out of the stairway. Doug actually saved them. The fire got to them. They actually exploded it, and says the stairway's nowhere to go. So Roger actually goes trying to escape, basically, yeah. So anyway, they actually got a plan to do the chairlift. Basically, one looked into the other. Basically, they got the one entered to one from the building to the actual window. So they did that by smashing windows and stage and all that kind of stuff. They did that. 3 people actually survived, and 3 people actually went on the elevator as well, or the lift, and only one person got killed. That woman who actually was looking after the children, and so the fireman chief actually went up with the hook while the helicopter got onto the elevator or the lift, and actually cut the cables, and he actually holding on his fellow fireman and tried not to let go. So he got down and just let him go and landed on this trampoline looking blow up balloon thing, basically. I've got what it's called, guys. So anyway, did that, and there's no to lose. But the way to do that, now they got no plan, is to blow up the water tanks. So that's what they do. So to do that, Doug and he goes up with Roger and another man after Roger after actually ballistic. He said, look, we're going next. Rip the paper, and if I was like, basically, punch my stomach. He's like, you wait your turn, right? So he got me, went, whoa. He went, I'm going last with my son-in-law. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, if he acts like this way, I'm gonna smash his face. That's what he says. That's what he's like. I'm gonna kill him. He's like, I'm gonna kill him. Basically, he keep like this, like this. Basically, guys, he's trying to promise his daughter that he will get along with him, but he doesn't. But guys, it's hard for him to get along with his son-in-law. It's hard because he don't want to see his daughter to get he don't want to see his daughter, guys, to get be treated the way he treated her, right? He wants to be treated with kindness and everything. That's what he wants. So basically, Roger got up on the chair. He all got up. He kicked some of them off the chair. He actually died. So that there, no good. So now the police chief said, the deputy said, we need to blow up the tanks. So the reason why, guys, they actually, the reason why there was no sprinklers in the buildings, because they actually short corners, guys. They short corners because of the money. They want to save the money. That's what they want. But guys, sprinklers are the most important thing in the building. Like, if you have fire, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that to keep everyone safe. That's what this movie is about, health and safety. This is what this movie is about. And so, you don't have that. That means we're screwed, basically. So anyway, the police chief got onto the building, meet with Doug, put C4 detonations on the tanks, and drop them down into the room, and then it went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Basically, bang, bang, bang. Basically, Joe went water down. No water with fire. The water got rid of the fire, and they got out of the building, reunited with their families, and the man actually came to see the woman, and apparently she didn't make it, so he had to rename his pet, and the fireman says, see you around, architect. He's like, what's the dog? He's like, you too, basically. So yeah, so guys, that was the story of Inferno. Let me tell you, I really like the story where the architect actually trying to figure out what he should have put in his building, and then he actually realized what he hadn't done. But it's not his fault, guys. He was the people who wants what the look like, wasn't it? But they forgot to put sprinklers in it. I think he decided sprinklers for this, and he actually forgot to put them in because that actually was top corners, like I said, right? So guys, before I go, I'm rating this movie out of 10. My favorite scene, chairlift. I like that scene with one person chairlift, really cool. The helicopter saves lift slash elevator. That was really cool. I like that. George save kids. That was really cool when he goes up down. The actual the railing of the rail. The rails of the lift of the stairs, and he got on it like that, and there was a massive hole. They saved the kids and also the women as well. Really cool. You know, guys, he is really nice man in this. Really nice. You can tell he's a nice man, like. But you guys know real life, he actually, most of the actors actually pass away due illnesses, old age, or so like that. But you guys know Paul Newman actually died after Cars. That was his final film he did. You know, guys, the opening really cool with the helicopter, the music basically. Water explosion, that was really cool. Let me know, we all know war is fire basically. And also this film got a remake called Skyscraper with The Rock, basically, yeah. So guys, that was my review of Town Inferno. Overall, the movie was absolutely cool. If you guys haven't seen this movie, go check it out. This movie actually depicted like real life causes as well. Like guys, let me tell you, if you're thinking about becoming an architect, don't forget when you want to build a building, don't forget to put sprinklers in that building. Otherwise, that building might start a disaster. I mean, like this building happened, or trying to stop. So it is very important to put sprinklers in the actual buildings. Otherwise, you have something to lose, right? Basically, yeah. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll post a link to my disaster movies reviews, the link down below with the playlist, and also check out my part 1 Auto Tycoon, and also check out my review of Aloha Scooby-Doo. So guys, tomorrow we will be doing a review of James Cameron Avatar, the video game. That's what we're gonna do, basically, yeah. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. 2 days of 1,000 like, comment,